that you're like, okay, like everything's gonna be okay, and you know that it is, but it almost feels like it's not. And the only person that is stopping you from being the truest, happiest person you could ever be is yourself. Hey everybody, it's Kurosada coming out with a new video. And if you have read the title, then you're aware that this video is very personal. And I need to have this conversation. And I need to not just have this conversation with Roger, but I just need to kind of put this energy out there and have the conversation with you guys. So, 2019, like I mentioned in my welcome video, was a very difficult year for me. It wasn't that anything bad particularly was going on, or that I didn't have successes, or the fact that, you know, I graduated and that was awesome and I became an aunt, which she's a very beautiful, beautiful baby and I absolutely love Genesis. Or that, you know, I didn't hit 1 year with my significant other, which is Roger. I had all of those successes and all these great things, and I met amazing people, and I became, you know, this person that was flourishing. And it's very difficult because I had this conversation with one of my friends, and she said, wow, it looks like your whole life is like put together. And so I feel like, remember when I said that you're gonna look at the good, the bad, and the ugly? This might be the bad and the ugly. So I don't feel like I was the nicest to myself. I feel like I have been the worst critic to myself, and I've been the least kindest person to myself. And it's difficult to say that because you want to believe, you know, I love myself, and I do love myself, but to say I love myself and then be a hypocrite and be like, well, you haven't been nice to yourself, so how can you love yourself? The change that needs to happen is that I need to be kinder to myself, and I need to stop being so hard on myself and stop over-analyzing about things that are out of my control. The future is not something that you just think that because I'm alive, I'm going to be there in the future. Like, no, what is guaranteed is the present. The future is not guaranteed, essentially, is what I'm saying. And I don't have an outline for this video. I'm having a car talk with you guys, and there's no makeup, and my hair is just kind of whatever. I didn't even try, and I'm wearing a, you know, I'm wearing Roger's like crew neck, and I'm gonna be heading over to get wings because wings make me happy. I love food, but basically, I really want to be honest and raw, right? And I feel like I can't be honest and raw if I'm not letting you guys know what I meant by 2019 wasn't a great year for me. I mean, I appreciate that, Kimberly, because I feel like I got strong, and like, guys, like, I was awarded a contract to be a military officer. I earned my associates. I got into a 4-year university. I became an aunt. I had all these great, amazing successes that are highlights, and yet I believe that I wasn't good enough. That I believe that I'm not doing enough. And it's just like, why do you say that? Why do you think that? You know, I'm asking these questions to myself, and it's just like, the changes that need to happen is that I have to be kinder to myself, and I have to listen to myself and be like, dude, like, you are amazing, and you are great, and you are doing the best that you can, and I'm doing more than I should be doing. And, you know, it's hard because you want to believe that you have this willpower, that you're like, okay, like everything's gonna be okay, and you know that it is, but it almost feels like it's not. And the only person that is stopping you from being the truest, happiest person you could ever be is yourself. It's not anyone else. It's not that I don't have a support system. It's not that my parents aren't there for me, or my best friend isn't there for me, or that I'm having issues at work, or I'm having issues at schools. Like, no, I had a very successful semester, and it came with a lot of hard work. It came with a lot of planning, and it came with a lot of things, but like, I don't have to continuously keep telling myself like that you're not good enough. Like, yes, you are good enough. Like, yes, you are amazing. Like, yes, the people that are around you love you, and you are going to be this amazing human being. And I feel like what made me feel that I wasn't good enough anymore is that I lost a sense of like having the sense of like figuring out what the future is. It's like I can work really hard and I know my capabilities and my strengths, but it's like, dude, like sometimes things are out of your control, and it's okay for that to happen, okay? And it's okay to one day wake up and be like, listen, I don't think I want to go into this career field anymore. And that's kind of what I did in 2019. Like, I kind of had an epiphany and was like, I don't know what I want anymore, in the sense of like future-wise, career-wise. And it's such a small part, yet it feels so significant to me, because your career isn't everything. It's not your family. It's not, you know, who you are as a person. It's something that makes you happy. Sure, if you're like in a career that makes you happy, but it's like, stop stressing out, because I am in a field that there's so many different career paths. There's so many ways I could take it to where I want to, and I don't have to continuously be hard on myself and be like, dude, like, you know what I mean? And if you guys don't know, like, I have political aspirations. Like, I want to go into politics. I want to go into the government field. And it's just like, it's okay to wake up one day and say you want to be like a filmmaker, and you're like, dude, I don't even know if I want to do film, or I don't know if I want to be a, you know, an editor anymore. Maybe I want to be a director, or whatever it is. It's just like, you know what? It's okay to want different things, and it's okay to be like, stop stressing out. And that's one thing that I've tried so hard. And I mean, guys, it brought me to nights where like I was literally crying like every single day. And I'm being so raw right now because I don't talk about my emotions like this, let alone on the internet for everyone to see. And for people that do know me, like, yes, it's true, like, it could look like my life is put together, but there are times where like people just struggle, because it's like, you have to be honest with yourself. Like, you know, like, everything's great, right? Everything's great. Everything looks great. And like, social media is like a thing where like people only want you to see their highlights. But it's like, I don't want this YouTube channel, or for me, just to be a place where it's just highlights. It's like, no, like, there's gonna be some places where it's the bottom. There's gonna be some times where I'm not the best, because when I say I wasn't the best, it was because I wasn't the best to myself. It wasn't that I didn't try hard enough in school, or that I didn't try hard enough at work, or that I didn't have, you know, didn't try hard enough in my relationship, or didn't try hard enough with my relationships with other people or with my family. Like, no, I know that I have great relationships with my, you know, family and my significant other, and they're amazing, and I love them so much, and I care about them so much, you know. But I have to give that same energy to myself. And it's just like, stop. Just like, take a breather. And so I really needed that. And like, I feel like I've been so harsh to myself. And it's just like, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. And so I want to say this out loud, because I want you guys to know that not everybody's life is perfect. That not everybody's life is this amazing thing where you're just like, wow, you know, they got this material, whatever object it is, whether that is an electronic, a car, a house, whatever it is. It's like, everybody has their own timeline, and you have to appreciate your timeline. And not everybody has to graduate in 4 years, or has to get this amazing job and be a CEO, or be this, you know, high leader by the time they're a certain age. It's like, it's okay. And that's what I'm here to say, is that it's okay. And so my biggest goal for 2020 is to be kinder to myself, and listen to myself, and just be zen and reflect, but not overanalyze, and understand that everything's going to be okay. And it's going to be more than okay. And I really hope that in a year from now, some things have changed. And it doesn't happen overnight. And I want to tell you guys that sometimes, you know, you're going to have to sit there and to admit to yourself that there is a problem. And that you're going to do everything that you can to fix it. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything that I can to fix it. Because that's my job, is to fix it. And to be in a place where I'm happier. And it's not that I'm not happy. It's like difficult to explain this. It's not that I'm not happy. Like, I am happy with everything that I have and all the people in my life and everything that I am. But I just need to be kinder to myself. So, Thank goodness there was no tears in this video. And that's the end of that. If you like this video, go ahead and like. If you want to make any comments, go ahead and share them down below. I barely want to really edit this video, to be honest, because I want this to just be one take and be like, guys, I didn't even try. Like, literally my hair's crazy. But I enjoyed talking to y'all, and I hope that this video helps somebody out there. Yeah, so have a great day, night, whatever it is. Bye bye.